Joel, do you honestly believe that Rick Snyder will either be forced out of office or face criminal charges for his role in perhaps helping cover this up?
Well, we all know I believe he should face criminal charges. There's a lot of evidence to me that he clearly knew. That's obvious. I mean, from the emails that have been FOIA'd, will he be criminally tried? I doubt it.
Okay.
Will he be forced out of office? I think much more likely.
Okay.
At this point, I'd say 50-50.
Okay.
This is the type of issue usually where even your normal sort of layman support amongst your base will turn on you.
Yeah.
Whether you knew about it or not, you put into effect a series of events that led to a complete and utter clusterfuck.
Right.
You have to go. At the very least, you have to go. Now, even if he's not criminally tried, I gotta believe somebody in this whole mess is going to be criminally tried.
Right.
I sure hope that happens. I'm to the point where I'm looking at this and I say, where's the line? Is there no line that the rich and the powerful can cross anymore where they will suffer for it? To me, this is the kind of thing, like, we as people, as citizens, we have to force the people in positions of power to hold this kind of negligence, incompetence, criminal misconduct. They have to be held responsible. Because if we don't hold them responsible for this, what the hell are we going to hold them responsible for? They poisoned citizens. We harp on all the time in this country the threat of terrorism.
Right.
No fucking terrorist organization has ever succeeded in poisoning an American city's water supply. But by God, a sitting fucking governor did it. He allowed it to happen. I don't know, Ryan. I do think there's a tipping point coming. And I mean, I see so much anger and frustration from people in all walks of life, from all political persuasions. I have to believe at some point those people are going to coalesce. A significant portion of them. Enough people are going to coalesce in the middle to say, time for some fucking heads to roll. And I mean that literally. I believe that there have been some things, and this is perhaps the fucking capstone, a great example of it. This is rose to the level of it's time to kill some of these people. And I believe, and I know that sounds radical and that sounds extreme, but at a certain point, like, look at the long arc of history. Eventually, people got tired enough and said, you know what? We're burning the fucking city to the ground. Right. We are fucking hanging these motherfuckers, and the moneyed interest will get in fucking line for a while after that. There has to be a line at which they can't cross, and I feel they've crossed it, and there has to be a harsh reaction. And I know the governor's not going to hang, as much as I wish he would, and I think he deserves to, because I do believe he fucking knew about this, and he was just like, well, let's look. When you're discrediting, there was a professor who came and studied the water, and said to the state of Michigan, these lead levels are dangerous, and the state smeared him. Right. A doctor followed it up and did blood tests on the affected children, and they smeared her. You fucking know when you're doing those things what was going on. Right. And his refusal to answer simple questions from reporters when he was asked, when did you know and what did you know? And he will not answer it. And he gets testy. You can see in his eyes, he's scared. Sure. He knows he's fucked up. Will his friends, Dick DeVos and the others with money who've installed this asshole, be able to protect him? Who knows? Probably. But someone's fucking going to hang for this.
Okay.
And so, do I think he'll be in cuffs or prosecuted? Probably not. Will he survive this politically? Probably not. He sure as fuck is never running for president. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him resign.